75.60 kilograms. Ladies and gentlemen, show some love with the Kenyan spirit. Make some noise for Salim Omoit. All right. Salim Omoit. DJ, play some music for Salim as he comes to the stage. This is a Kenya versus Tanzania fight. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, DJ. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the opponent, fighting from Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, weighing 80.25 kg. Ladies and gentlemen, please show some love, make some noise for Isaac Deogratious. All the way from Tanzania.
Simo yo fala kafegi akianza joko mlane. Pedi ucho maganja vedi na sauni plane. Cut cocaine ufate cut cobain. Nima tap.
Yeah, stona kosi na kujua di. Ngashika morio kuna vile tutakaziana ni headbutt nilimkataka ni point na panga niko na yangu naona tukikatiana staki ngori mob staki ho staki kasiro kuji kasido kasindom nafanya na float staki ngori mob staki ho staki kasiro kuji kasido kasindom nafanya na float confirmation na kama inihusu sinimation kwa mafala walitu show direction confirmation
Thank you, DJ. Thank you, DJ.
No, you know the rules, boxer. No hitting below the belt, no pushing, and no holding. Shake hands.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is scheduled for 6 rounds.
Another 6 rounder, my friend. Another 6 rounder.
With, and this is going to be a very entertaining bout.
Yeah, we are Deogratious coming all the way from Tanzania.
Round number 1.
Yeah.
But our very own Salim Omoit have 7 fights, 7 wins, and 5 by KO. That is Salim Omoit of Kenya.
Both of them standing as a southpaw position, having their right leg forward.
And again, Deogratious came in a bit the heavier boxer during the weigh-in yesterday.
Yeah, he came 5 kgs above.
He came 5 kgs above Omoit.
Yeah, but from the experience, I think that's something that Omoit can handle.
Yeah, although I can see he has a longer reach, he's a bit taller.
Yeah, Omoit.
So he has a longer reach, so if he can use his jab well and keep his distance, then Omoit has a lot of work to do.
Yeah, the same thing that we saw from Chris Milano. He used his range very well, but Omoit trying to close the distance, which is good. A very good strategy for him.
Yeah, again, both boxers still sizing up each other at the moment.
Yeah, sizing each other.
Yeah, none of them wants to waste too much energy early.
Yeah, and no one wants to commit themselves. A very good combination from
Very
Salim,
good combinations coming in from Omoit.
even though they are not very effective.
Yeah, not very effective. He gets one to the body. Makes him stagger a bit. He gets one to the body, and Deogratious is very careful to keep his distance.
Isaac switching his stand to orthodox. Both of them look very polished boxers. They are very polished. You can
You know,
see
when
from
I
the
hear the name
stance.
Tanzania, I remember Mandonga Mtukazi. Oh, no.
Omoit need to use some more feints before he gets in. A very good left to the body and then another left to the body. He should come up with the right on top.
Yeah, but Omoit is opening up sometimes too carelessly. Ooh.
Going to the body and then
trying to get a few combinations in there, but Deogratious was wise enough to take a step back. But at the same time, Omoit is really trying to get in and work the body.
yeah, he has started dictating the pace, which is good despite being short.
This is going to be a long
Faking.
game.
A right to the body. A left, and then he come up with the left, a right hook on top.
Oh, so Deogratious is also in the David Kiilu camp.
I think he's from Tanzania, so maybe he didn't come with a coach.
Oh, maybe he didn't come with a coach.
So,
okay,
Kilu is just trying to be generous, which is good.
That is definitely very understandable.
I just hope Omoit will understand that, because usually train the same gym that Kilu trains.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are powered by Sportybet. Remember, download the Sportybet app.
Secondas out of the ring, round number 2. Secondas out of the ring, round number 2.
These are very close contended fights. Both boxers look very polished. No one wants to commit themselves.
None of them want to commit themselves in. I think both of them understand the kind of opponent they're having. I think that was just a slip up. It was not as a result of a punch.
But you need to be very keen when your gloves touches the canvas. The referee needs to count. You understand?
Yeah, Omoit also has to be very careful when.
But that was a slip.
Yeah, when he's doing combinations, he's got to be very careful not to slip up.
I think he needs to be very keen as he's getting in. He found himself very careful and he was caught by some punches, some very hard punches from Isaac. When they are close, you can say what you said. Isaac seems to be having a bigger mass compared to Salim.
Yeah, he has a bigger mass, he has a bigger height, he has a bigger reach. But at least you can see Omoit is committing himself. He's going in.
Receiving some rabid punches. They are not legal, but sometimes they are very effective. A left and a right from Salim. I need to see more of those punches.
Yeah, we need to see more of those combinations coming from Omoit if he's to go anywhere with this fight. At the same time, I kind of feel that Isaac is sizing him up for a bigger payday at the end of a few rounds here because he's still buying time. I can see he's not committing himself too much.
Yeah, these are very technical bouts. I think from the many bouts that we've had today, this is one of the most technical bouts I've seen. A very good uppercut from Isaac. The problem is many boxers don't have a follow-up. Switching to southpaw position. Omoit going to the body, the jab. He should come up with the left on top.
Very technical bout.
A very, very technical bout. A good counter from another left from
Omoit is
Omoit.
really scoring points with those punches.
Yeah, those jabs. You see, when the round ends, you're supposed to run to your corner so that you can have enough rest. But Omoit was just sluggish as he was going back to his corner.
Secondas out of the ring. Round number 3. Secondas out of the ring.
On to the third round. Isaac at the southpaw, at the orthodox position.
Now in this round, I think the fight has just begun. Yeah, after sizing up each other for the first 2 rounds, now the fight is really beginning.
I think Isaac has realized that there was no way he can box Salim. The only way he can win this fight is by fighting. And that's how he came in. He's a bit slow.
Yeah,
You can
because
see from this punch.
Salim is also a very stubborn boxer. He doesn't backtrack easily, so it is becoming sometimes very difficult for Isaac to get in.
That was a very dangerous wide punch from Isaac. Yeah, Salim need to avoid holding because those rabbit punches, in as much as they are not legal, they do some damages.
Yeah, they get air off you, sometimes.
Yeah, sure, and even frustrate you.
That was a good punch coming from Salim. He was very keen, he was very ready. He's watching every... That was a slip. I don't think it came from a punch.
That was a slip. Yeah, that was a slip. Those were some of the hardest punches I've
This
seen.
is one of the hardest battles we've watched tonight.
And a very technical bout as well. Salim going the body with the left.
And I'm noticing Salim is beginning to grow in confidence as the bout progresses. He's punching, getting out and getting in again. You can see from there, not giving space to Isaac.
And when he scores, he holds him, which is a very good strategy.
Yeah, that's a very tricky way of boxing, It could frustrate his opponent.
A left, a right and a left to the body, and again he counters with the right.
Yeah, Salim on the ascendant right now. Although Isaac still looks strong.
A very good counter from Salim. A very
good left.
Ladies and gentlemen, brought to you by Obinna TV Studio and of course powered by SportyBet. Remember to download the SportyBet app right now, ladies and gentlemen. And of course you can watch the World Cup live. And while you watch the World Cup live, you can still bet your matches while they're still live. Remember the 2-up option, whereby if your team is on top of the scorings with 2 goals, you can cash out, take your money, and go with it. All right? So download the SportyBet app right now.
Secondas out of the ring. Round number 4. Secondas out of the ring.
The interesting thing about this bout is no boxer is showing some signs of fatigue.
Yeah. This one looks like one of those bouts that go all the 6 rounds.
Yeah, they came well prepared for these 6 rounds.
A very careful Salim coming into the 4th round. Sizing Isaac up, not wanting to commit too early.
Yeah, it's like, I think he's reading Isaac. He came with some ill intention, you can see. A very good left counter from Salim, and then he throws a jab, a very good left and a right. Again, going to the body and then clinching. He should parry that jab and come back with the jab. He misses, and then Salim counters with the left, which misses as well. Going to the body and then come back with the jab. A jab and a left to the body. A jab to the body.
He jabs and he throws the right at the same time. This Salim, and he's very quick to hold. That is one tactic that he's using.
Yeah, which is a very good strategy, even though he's getting caught with some rubby punches. And I told you that despite being illegal, they do some damages. A 1-2 from Isaac, a very good 1-2 from Isaac. A jab and a long jab, a double jab.
Yeah, now
Salim counters the jab.
Isaac really using his jab to his advantage.
A left on top.
Properly.
And then he goes down. Then he clinches.
I can see a lot of experience in Salim's corner.
Yeah, I can see Kiilu's in his corner. One of the most decorated, some of the decorated professional boxers we've ever had in the country.
Yeah, best of the best is right here.
Yeah. A jab to the body from Salim, and a counter left, and a counter again. He should add a right hook.
A very frustrating tactic there by Salim.
Yeah,
when he gets in, he punches and he holds.
Yeah, Isaac needs to avoid that. He needs to use his range. A very good counter from Salim.
Very good one from Salim at the end of the 4th round.
I think that was one of the best he has had.
Secondas out of the ring, round number 5. Secondas out of the ring, round number 5.
On to the second round, on to the 5th round. 2 more rounds to go. And the amazing thing about these boxers, they're not showing any signs of fatigue. They're still energetic.
Salim had a very good 4th round.
Yeah, we hope we'll do the same in this round. But
Yeah.
Isaac seems to have come with a different strategy. But Salim counters anytime he tries to throw his counters, which is good.
He's still on the ascendant even in this one. He's getting his punches in. Didn't you see a headbutt?
That was a headbutt.
That was definitely a headbutt. We saw it live.
That
He loses 2 points for headbutting.
for the headbutt,
Salim.
yeah. And it was intentional.
That is very good from the judges. They were right there.
You see, the fans, there's a way they always want things to go, but
And now,
every sport has a rule.
great combinations coming in from Salim.
Yeah, it's like he's trying to revenge from the headbutt.
Yeah, he's definitely going to revenge from the headbutt. And he knows exactly what to do.
Yeah, sure. A very good counter. That
Punch
was a
and
very good
frustrate
counter.
him.
And then he holds.
Yeah. But he's getting in pretty easily in this 5th round.
That was a very good left counter.
Very good left. Coming in from Salim.
That was like the punch he caught Rangers with. It was a left counter. Both boxers now showing some signs of fatigue.
Yeah, and
you
the
can
5th round is done.
Yeah, you can see the legs. Now on to the 3rd and 6th round, which is the final round.
Secondas out of the ring. Final round and last round. Round number 6. Secondas out of the ring. The final round.
Sixth and last round.
Yeah, this one is definitely looking like it will be the brawling round of the whole bout. Ooh, good job. Coming in from Salim and another one to his face. And he gets it. He gets it point on. Using his left to his advantage. And Salim really understands that he's in the driver's seat. All he has to do is make sure he's safe throughout the round, and he'll be home and dry in this bout.
Yeah, he needs to be very safe. That was a very good left. A very good left again from Salim. He needs to add with that. Isaac knows that the only way that he can win this fight is by a KO, and that's why he's trying to brawl.
Yeah, the only way Isaac can win this is by KOing Salim. Otherwise, throughout the rounds, Salim has definitely been having a good bout.
He understands that, and that's why he's
another jab goes right straight into his nose, you know.
Yeah, that was a very good jab.
Yeah, that was a perfect jab.
Salim clinching, which is a very good strategy from him.
Yeah, that's a good strategy, especially when you're almost finishing your bout and you think you're on top. Then it becomes a very good tactic when you hold.
Yeah. You need to avoid what happened to Siu, Alfayo. You remember he won the first 2 rounds very well, and then he carelessly got in, and he got caught up by a lucky punch.
I would definitely want to see that fight rematch of Alfayo and the same opponent.
Balimbali.
Salim using Balimbali.
Yeah, Salim using some survival tactics. He understands very well that he has won the first 5 rounds. So he needs to be very, very keen. Some very good combination from Salim.
Oh, that one is another.
Isaac come back with the right.
Salim has been finding his way into Isaac's body.
A very good swing.
And it's done. It's
very
over.
Good, yeah, very good swing, but he left himself exposed.
A very good 6 rounds of boxing.
Yeah, that was an entertaining round.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's appreciate both boxers. Tafadhali, wapi makofi yao. All right. All right. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are waiting for the judges' scorecard. As we wait for the judges' scorecard, ladies and gentlemen, I'm reminding you, we are here because of Obinna TV Studios, and of course we are powered by